Hello. Wonder if anybody's going to join. It's 5 o'clock in Ghana. I said I would be going live at this time. Hopefully the light is not too bad and you guys can see me okay. Yeah. So coming on here to talk about some of the questions that I've been getting. Like I woke up this morning and I got a bunch of emails asking me, is it true that the borders are opening? Have I heard the rumors? Stuff like that. So I thought if more than a few people send you an email about the same question, I think it's fair to say you can do a little video on that. You can talk about it. Hi, Forever Home. Welcome. Nice to know that you're in here with me. And I'm glad you can see and hear me clearly. Okay, fantastic. If it gets to a point with you or anyone else, because there's other people actually watching but haven't said anything in the comments, if you can hear the fan, let me know so that I can turn it off, because I don't want you guys to have a bad sound. So anyway, I heard about the border openings possibly happening in September because the MP let it slip from his mouth. Technically, guys, we don't know anything for sure until the president says this is what it is, because, you know, it's up to him at the end of the day. But what I will say is, oh, I'm looking at the comments. Okay, hi, guys who have made a comment. Andrew, DK, Nana, Akua, Dry Juice. How can juice be dry? It's wet. Oh, I got a beer. Anyway, I see 29 of you guys in here. Join the comments. Say something so I can give a shout out. Someone said, can't see you. Can the other people see me okay? You can hear me okay? Hi, Mr. Hunt. Let me know if you guys can see me. Forever Home came on, told me he can see and hear me clearly, which is good. Hopefully the rest of you can as well. Thank you so much for the belated birthday wishes. I definitely appreciate that. And obviously you must follow me on Instagram, where I actually said my age. Yeah, it looks good, right? I'm just saying, hey. Can't hate a sister for, you know, keeping it right and tight, you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, from Japan, wow, Violet, what are that? Wow, Japan, that's amazing. I don't even know what time it is there, but I appreciate you joining, because it's either super late or early in the morning the next day. That is so cool. Okay, everybody that's joining, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate all of you. I see Hawker, Wendy, Anonymous. Girl, I'm confused by how you spelled that name. Violet, thank you guys all so much for joining and for saying what's up. Earl, Jay Lovett, Eduardo, Andrew, thank you guys all for joining. I appreciate that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on, and Webby and Gunnan, I think that's how you say it. Anyway, I wanted to come on and talk about the border situation. And I personally think that, and I am no expert on these borders because I'm not a government official. However, I have very good connections here in Ghana, and I know a bit about what they're going to do for the new arrivals, as far as when it comes to quarantine, things like that. Yeah, so when I tell you guys information, I tell you guys information because I got it from an actual reliable source that's pretty high up in whatever area it is that I'm talking about. I really don't dab and talk about things that I don't know that much about. But I will say for the borders themselves, though, is that the reason why I think the borders will be opening quite soon, I don't know when, but why I think it will be opening quite soon is because they already opened the tourism spots. The president of Ghana has already went through all the steps to open up the economy basically back up one by one. And the last one that he just recently did was the tourism, all the tourism spots being opened up because they were all closed, and the sporting events happening and things of that nature. So it's only natural in that progression that the borders will be next, the beaches, and of course, kids going back to school as far as the lower grades. Senior high school kids, junior high school kids who have already been back to school, and I assume everyone's on break by now. Hi, Cal, thank you for joining. Jackie, Miss Jackie, thank you for joining. Glenn, I appreciate you all for joining. So when it comes to the borders opening, people, you need to be ready. You don't have to come immediately, of course, but you just need to be ready. If you know you want to come here, you know you want to be here, you need to be being proactive. You need to be ready to come when the borders do open. Now, quarantine. I'm sure that's what most of you are curious about is quarantine. Ghana is not Tanzania. Ghana is not the Gambia. Ghana is not Europe or the US. And y'all already know the US is batshit crazy when it comes to the corona. That's why they get blocked and banned from everywhere. Luckily for you, the US is not going to be banned from Ghana. Let's just wait till the borders open. But I will say on good authority, the US citizens will not be banned from Ghana. However, like every other person that comes through a country, including Ghana, you're going to have to go through quarantine, and yes, you will be tested. Black people, tested does not mean that you're going to get a vaccination. It just means that you will be tested for the COVID-19 test. Now, how much does that test cost? I believe that test will be very, very inexpensive, if not free. It just depends on where you're coming from and the purpose of your visit. I have that on very good authority. So being worried about the fact that the test is going to be a crazy amount is not. The 14-day quarantine, everyone has a 14-day quarantine. How that's going to work out is you will be allowed to quarantine either in the hotels that the government provides and or the hotel you already have set up for you to go to, because you already booked and paid for that hotel essentially, so she should be able to go to it. There's also other ways that you can quarantine, and that information I'm saving for my Academy members, because that right there is something I'm not going to share on YouTube, but the Academy members, especially those coming to Ghana, will be most interested in that because it's going to be very helpful for them as they come to Ghana. But Ghana is not the Gambia. So the things that people have in place in the Gambia or in Tanzania will likely not happen here. Ghana has their own set of rules and their own set of checks and balances, you know, and the military, they will put the military on it in a minute to make sure it's being actually adhered to, which is a good thing, you know. So it's not going to be bad. It's not going to be awful. It's not going to be crazy, stupid, expensive like some people may think it is just because of what you're seeing in other places. And most importantly, I know that I believe Tanzania is one of these countries that require you, and I think Rwanda too, requires you when you come in to have a COVID test 72 hours before you enter. And the test needs to be negative. So I saw a message saying that, you know, in parts of the US, it's even hard to get a test result back within a week, let alone 72 hours before you fly. All countries don't want this 72-hour test. I mean, quite frankly, if you're getting tested upon arrival and you have to go on quarantine, they can find out in 72 hours whether or not you have the virus or not, you know, and here in Ghana, it's faster than that anyway. So what's happening in the US is a hot ghetto mess, but Ghana is not a hot ghetto mess like that, because Ghana is doing very well when it comes to the coronavirus, in my personal opinion. And I live here. I'm here. I see it. I know what they're doing and how they're doing it. And they are doing very well. They can teach the US a lesson or two on what it's like to handle a crisis and what it's like to handle a pandemic. What'd I say? Pandemic. Handle a pandemic. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and see what you guys are saying. All right. Welcome to everyone else who's new. I see there's like 57 people in here. Please like the video if you're in here. The president always gives an address on Sunday nights, here in the US. But let me see. What did you say? What president are you talking about? You talking about the US president? I'm looking at Earl's comment. The president is giving another COVID address update at 4 p.m. our time here in the Eastern US. So I'm assuming you're meaning the president here in Ghana. So yes, he does Sunday night updates for everyone, which is always nice. And who knows, maybe he'll announce it tonight, or maybe he'll announce it next week. We never really know what the president's going to say until he comes and says it. But guys, I will be really careful about rumors. YouTube is one of these places where some things are fact, some things are not, most things are not. Very few people have reliable sources that they can lean on, ask questions to, and get an honest answer. Like me doing that residency fuckery video that got people's panties all in a bunch. When it comes to coming to Ghana and having to, what is it called? It's not called renew your visa, but it's a process you have to go through every 2 months to update your visa and let them know where you're at. God, I forgot the name. I should go get my passport and tell you what the name of it is. Anyway, they're not going to tell you you have to do that when you get your initial visa at any embassy or consulate outside of Ghana. They're not, and when you get to Ghana and you go through you go through customs, they're not going to tell you about it either. You don't even know you have to do this until you're actually in the country, which is insane, but that's just how it is. And this is a saying that's happening with this whole how quarantine be handled with the coronavirus. Likely it's going to be the same. All information is just not going to be put out there for everyone because, quite frankly, some folks that are working for embassies and consulates in the U.S. may not know, because they're not here on the ground. And like any other place in the world, these precautions that countries are taking for coronavirus are fluid. They're constantly changing to adjust with the rapid pace of how it's spreading, or if it's spreading, or if it's under control in areas. But I want to reiterate. So I've had several people say to me something about a coronavirus vaccine, and I'm seriously confused because last time I checked, ain't no vaccine for coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, there's not. They might be testing people, putting the live virus in them to see if they drop dead or not. And if the live virus they put in them and the other ingredients they have in that test vaccine works. But there's no official approved global or even vaccines anywhere in the world except for Russia claims they have a vaccine. If you take a vaccine from Russia, then you better just get ready to die. So that's just the way it is. So let's see, what else is on here? Okay, so I'm looking at the comments right now to see what people are saying. Okay, so I see something here about 5 days before your departure. Is that for Tanzania? I don't know. I'm trying to catch up. So there's a lot of conversation going on. So I'm just trying to see if you're flying on an airline to Tanzania that requires the testing, then you are then required to take it. Okay. All right, so that's not a question. I guess that's just a statement. Okay. I like what you are doing. Great work. Is that for me or someone else? I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay, Mr. Hunt. Got it. Lesline. Okay, I just left the office in NYC. There are so many rules to enter the building and move around. It's not worth coming into the office. I'll continue to work from home. Indeed. Y'all need to be in Ghana, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all need to be in Africa. Y'all just, it's just, I don't know what is happening in the States. In the States, it's a free for all. Every state is like doing whatever they want. And I'm originally from Ohio, and I have family in Ohio. And so, I've had family members that have gotten this corona. This corona is some shit. This corona is some shit, y'all. And the fact that precautions aren't being put in place to control it on a national scale that's collectively done across the board is astounding when you are not in the US and you're watching this from abroad. It is bad on every level. It's just the best way I can put it. Okay, so, all right, I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, guys, please don't argue with each other because I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna say it again. There's no vaccine for coronavirus, people, none. Yes, there are countries working on vaccines, no approved vaccine. They have to go through so many tests, so many months of this process that if you're coming out with a vaccine 6 months after it came to your country, there's no way it's going to be relevant or going to actually work. I mean, hell, China had how long to work on this? They've had it the longest than anyone else. You hope the address will be very clear, away from confusion. Yeah, I do too. But we just have to wait and see what the president says. I mean, I feel his addresses are always fine. So, but he makes that final decision on when things will happen, when they won't happen. But I just really have it's only a matter of time. Let me just put it that way. I feel like it's only a matter of time before the borders open, because it's just a natural progression of opening back up the country and bringing the economy back to where it once was. Because all economies have taken a hit by this coronavirus, right? And Ghana is no exception to that. So yeah, I'm really hopeful. But Ghana has some things in place in order to ensure that people are tested. They know who has it, who doesn't. When people need to be beyond just regular quarantine and placed in, like a hospital setting to isolate completely, they do stuff like that. But for some of y'all who don't know, who aren't here, Ghana has been bringing in Ghanaians who are stranded in other countries. And it's not like they just started. They've been doing this almost the entire time that this coronavirus has been happening. They just have been doing it basically country by country, right? And so like this, most recently they did, I think, who got bombed? Where's Beirut? Is Beirut Libya? Lebanon. Lebanon. They brought folks back from Lebanon. They brought students back from Russia. That's very recent. So they have been bringing people in. So the airport essentially for these particular special flights have been open. And they have had steps in place in order to make sure no one's spreading the virus when they come back, which is, quite good. Now, how these things work in the West is not how they're going to work here. So just, yeah. Okay. Somebody said, how many people in this chat have passport and visa ready to go? I mean, y'all know y'all can do visa on arrival. That's still here. That's still here. That's still a thing. Those of you who don't know, if you don't have a visa at time of leaving, you can still do visa on arrival here in Ghana. That you have to pay for. And it's probably around the same amount it was last time, which is $150 for that immediate visa on arrival. Visa on arrival, y'all, does not work the way you think it works. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Ghana is something else when it comes to certain things. But, the Academy members, don't worry, y'all. I got y'all. I'm going to fill y'all in on all of this. The session that we had yesterday dealing with business registration and formulating your business and getting your business up and going had nothing to do with this whole, coming into the country and quarantine and all this other stuff. So I didn't bring these issues up. But for those of you guys who don't know, we had a great session yesterday. It was fantastic. The questions were amazing. And I do believe people learned a few things because I got some very positive feedback from that webinar that we did yesterday for the BlackUnicorn Academy. Okay, so let's see, what else are people saying here? 1920. All right, so I see lots of speculation. Hi, Frank, welcome. Hi, Wendy, welcome. EK, Only Holiness. Drums, Lee, welcome. Eric, Kana Malue. I killed that name. Brima, Melanin Migration, Sister Ya. Welcome all of you to the chat. I see there's 100 of you in this chat. Could you please like it? I'd appreciate that. Those of you who are watching and not saying anything in the chat room, thank you so much for participating in this. As you all know, we're talking about the borders opening. Speculation is happening right now. No one knows exactly when the borders are opening. And we're talking about the quarantine process. I highly recommend, personally, to you all, don't let the quarantine stop you from coming, because at the end of the day, you were going to come anyway and stay in a hotel or an Airbnb. Keep your plans, because it probably will work out just fine. Just keep your plans. Just do what you be fine. There's rules to follow. Absolutely. Somebody asked me, is there a malaria pill in the airport on arrival? Damn, bruh, you think you're gonna drop? You think you're gonna hit? You think you're gonna hit the airport and immediately get malaria? I don't know if there's malaria pills at the airport, but I can tell you right now, there are some great pharmacies here with some fantastic pharmacists, and there are plenty of malaria medicines, including malaria pills, that you can get there that are extremely inexpensive compared to what they are in the West, period. Oh, do a collab with Wale Maya. Oh, he don't like me, sweetie. Don't worry about it. I pass. Thank you. Okay, so let's see who else. I'm good, EK. I'm good. I be seeing you I be seeing you having my back in them chats and them comments. So thank you. I appreciate you for that. Okay, so let me see what else is over here. Y'all know I got some some Arabs. Y'all know how I be feeling about that. There's some Arabs running around here acting a monkey. They be acting a hot ghetto mess, and you probably might hear them screaming and acting a donkey. That's them. Okay, Wendy says she got her ticket. Yes, girl. Got my ticket, ready, steady, go. Yes. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Okay, so let me go back down. Okay, let's see. I saw a longer question. Okay, so someone's talking about going back to where? Just an FYI, we were supposed to go on a special flight back to Ghana just yesterday, August 15th from Japan. Okay. Informed by the ambassador from Ghana Embassy Tokyo, and then our flight got canceled. Okay, but you don't know why it got canceled, right? Okay. I'm sure you'll put it in the comments. So I wouldn't be too discouraged. Just hold on and then wait and see how they do this. But they have been bringing people back. So don't get too discouraged by that. It also depends on who the airline is who's bringing you guys back as well. So it's not just up to the Ghana government, but the airlines as well when it comes to traveling out. Your videos have become so popular, my queen. Oh, thank you. I don't feel they are, though. I feel like people barely watch me compared to other folks out here talking about Ghana. But, I speak truth and I get my information from the source. And I'm trying to help professionals come back and do their thing. So, while other people run around here selling t-shirts and begging for Patreon folks, I'm building platforms and making money moves. It's just being grown. Let me tell you about something. This club beer, it's called Club. This that Ghana beer. This Ghana beer makes me so mad because it tastes so much like Budweiser, and I hate Budweiser. But I love beer, and if that is Ghana beer, then I'm going to drink that Ghana beer because it's made in Ghana. Okay. Welcome, sis. Love your channel and work. Thanks for keeping us updated. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Okay, last time I checked in November 2K19. Is that supposed to be 2019? Girl, you can't use a zero. Okay. Visas on arrival were ECOWAS countries haven't changed. Yeah. Oh, sweetie, but you're not here, right? Okay. No. Okay. So visa on arrivals, let's just get this straight real quick. Visa on arrival is for anybody coming through, period. And for me, all I care about knowing, and when I'm talking to folks at immigration with my particular contact, I'm asking very specific questions about folks from the US, the Caribbean, mainly Jamaica, and the UK. Every so often I include Canada, but I've noticed that whatever they do for the US, they almost 100% do it for Canada, so it just all lines up. So Y'all can get visa on arrivals. I'm here all day, every day. Girl, bye. Okay. All right. You know what? Okay. Club and Spirit. And Sprite. Club and Sprite. Wait, do you mix the Sprite with the club? Do you mix soda with your beer? Well, you know what? I be a ghetto mess sometimes. I will straight up put some orange juice in my beer and call that shit a beer mosa. What y'all call that? Bouge ghetto? I don't know. Forever Homes, thank you so much for my super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know I'm right. You know I'm right about that. You know, I'm not even gonna repeat what you just wrote. I'm just gonna let everybody read it. Angie, yes. So girl, you already know I got one of them in the fridge too, because I do like Star beer better. I do, but it's just like here, in order to get beer, like, because I live amongst Ghanaians in a regular neighborhood and not by one of those big stores like a ShopRite or something else. So in order to get beer here, you got to have the bottle itself. So you have to like take this empty bottle to the store, or like the corner store, and then switch it out and then pay for the new beer. If you don't have the bottle, you can't get the beer. So I only have 1 star bottle. So I can only get 1 star beer whenever I go to the store. So that one is in the fridge right now. You're right, Star is better. I agree. Frank, hey, that Ghana Guinness. Yeah, that Ghana Guinness. You know what that is? That ain't nothing but that ain't nothing but some Irish Guinness split in the bottle. Yeah, it's strong, but I drink it too. But it's just it's a bit much. This is true. Folks from the ECOWAS countries do not need visas to enter each other's countries. That is definitely facts. I know you guys don't want to talk about beer, but somebody else is giving me a beer tip, which is amazing. Try Star beer or Gilder beer. I've never heard of this Gilder beer. I'm gonna have to try that. Is that Ghana made? Like, it's made in Kumasi. Oh my God, it's totally. I'm going to try that beer now that I know the name of it and know what to ask for. Okay, great. All right, cool. I love it. I love it. Hi, Lizzie. Thank you for joining, Elizabeth. Okay. All right. Yes, Origin. Guys, 122 of you in here. Thank you all who are back in the shadows watching me. I know some of y'all, my haters, watching me. You know, some of y'all YouTubers love to talk that ish about me. Welcome, boo, to the show. Please like the channel. And then some of y'all gonna automatically dislike. That's all right too. Like, dislike, whatever you feeling. I really don't care. But I think it's great that you guys are here. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Thanks, Drums Queen. I love that. Thank you so much. Okay, let me tell you what a beer mosa is. Okay. Beer mosa, when your hood ass is like, I want a mimosa, and you don't got no champagne. You don't got no like sparkling white wine. All you got is a beer, baby. You look at your beer and be like, beer, juice into beer, beer mosa. The things you learn from the trashy ass little white girls. But you know what? It tastes good. So hey, it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is so cute. Are you yelling at me right now? What are you talking about? And why is your name Thank You, Jesus? Oh, I think I'm gonna have to block you because you about to make me cuss. All right. That motherfucker right there. Okay, all right. Justice. Okay. The possibility of opening the borders on September 1st is very high, and we will get confirmation tonight. I hope so. I love that optimism. I really do hope so. You know, we all will be watching, so it will be a great thing. Let's see. Oh, I think I might need a translator because what? What does this mean? Do you think they will require a warrior to quarantine upon arrival? My understanding is that warriors are held in high esteem, and they may not be, and this may not be the case. Is a warrior military? Is that like a military personnel, service member? I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm confused. Yeah, dang, Beer Mosa. I know. My daughter be hating on me like hard, okay? Hard on this Beer Mosa business. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay, I think the borders will be cautiously open and it might be middle or September or August. I think this right here is a great statement because none of us know exactly when the borders are going to open, right? But we do know the borders will be back open because borders in other countries have already started opening, in particular in Africa, right? So if African borders are opening, it's only natural that Ghana borders will open as well because there's a lot of business that happens in Ghana and business professionals are trying to get here. And they need to be here for the things that they do here in Ghana, right? So if they weren't already able to get into the country, they certainly will be able to get in once the borders open. And plus, at the end of the day, Ghana made a substantial amount of money and got a lot of exposure and traction for year of return. So, if Ghana is not anything, it's about making that money. It's about figuring out how to keep dollars coming into the economy. So, it's only a natural progression that the borders will open. We just don't know when. It's just that, people are already putting videos out there. And I guess there's already an MP out there saying things about the borders being open, which I haven't even actually seen this at all. I just know that I'm getting emails from clients and academy members asking me about this. And I'm like, oh, whoa, I know the borders are going to open soon, but I just don't know when. No one knows exactly when. So, we'll see. We'll see indeed. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the warrior thing is either. I'm confused by that. Yeah, y'all can't get by my beer bowl stuff. I'll tell y'all something. I told y'all I was like, what's they call that? Bougie ghetto? I got bougie. I got a lot of ghetto too. And it just comes that way. So, but I am highly educated and I can turn that on in a minute. So don't y'all forget it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Any contacts to get pet to Ghana? I have this information already in my book. I wrote a book about moving to Ghana and renting in Ghana, and that information about the pet is in the book. So buy the book. You can go to theblackunicorn.org, get the book, and you'll find that information out. Because you can get a pet as long as it's a dog or a cat. You can get a pet. Like you trying to bring a snake or some shit. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna allow that on the plane. You see that movie? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I had a visa when I was coming down in March 2020. Okay. So let me see what this says. So I had a visa when I was coming down in March 2020 before they shut the borders. Do I have to go back and get a brand new visa even though I haven't used the one that I have? No, your visa lasts 6 months prior to arrival into Ghana. They should have told you that when you got your visa, but you can always call back to the embassy or consulate where you got your visa, explain the situation, and then they will basically tell you exactly what I told you. But you should always double check. Don't just take a YouTuber's word for it. Double check. But whenever you get a visa, your visa is good 6 months until the date you first use it. So 6 months prior to your travel. So if you travel, you're supposed to went in March, but you couldn't go in March. When you come, your visa will still be valid for whatever time period you got it for. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so what is going on with vaccines and COVID tests on arrival? I'm not with the WHO guidance. Are the Ghana people Sheep of the who. You not with the who guidance. Okay. First of all, who got a vaccine? like, who got a vaccine? Like, nobody got a damn vaccine. Like, people are talking about vaccines. People are talking about, we're trying to create a vaccine. We're trying to test it. We're trying to figure this. We're trying to figure that out. If you just like take some time, not just you, but I just mean anyone, take some time to really get to know, how does the testing work to be able to approve a vaccine? Because remember, vaccine has to go through human trials, not to mention that they're already using Black people the world over as guinea pigs. But there's no vaccines and no human trials have even gotten to the third stage, that final stage you need to get to. It takes months, if not years, in order to get to that stage. There is no vaccine for coronavirus, so there's that. And there's no vaccine. Of course, Ghana is not going to have a vaccine because Ghana does not bamboozle people like that. That's bullshit. But the COVID test, yeah, you taking a COVID test on arrival, for sure. They got a whole medical team that's there, ready to give people tests on arrival, because they need to know who has what. And of course, they're going to get your information to find out where you're going, who you are. But a lot of that happens before you even get to Ghana, because there's documentation that you have to fill out anyway upon traveling. And then you fill out your, what is it called? Declaration form. I don't even know if it's called a declaration form here in Ghana, but it's the same form you fill out everywhere you go and anywhere in the world. They give you the form when you're on the plane right before you get off the plane, and you fill that out and then you give that to customs. So you have all this, you know, it's just an extra layer there because they're going to test everyone prior to allowing you to leave the airport. Guys, welcome to the channel. I see there's 173 of you guys in the channel. Welcome. I would have really appreciated if you would like the video. Of course, my haters are back there hating on it because they, you know, haters let it hate because they jealous. But you know, it is what it is. But feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to ask a question. I'll try to get to it if I can. Of course, there's a lot of talking amongst yourselves inside of the comments, which is great. There's Academy members inside of the comments. If you don't know what the Academy is, Black Unicorn Academy is where I'm helping people understand how to move, live, do business, invest here in Ghana. We had a wonderful session yesterday. Unicorn members, if you are Black Unicorn members, if you are on here, I would love for you to talk about that session, what you thought about it, what you felt about it. But I got a lot of positive response after the session, the webinar, about the business registration and doing business in Ghana. And if you want to be a part of that, you should just join the Black Unicorn Academy at theblackunicorn.org, which you can see when I take the question down, like right now. That's the website. Do I like living in Ghana? I love living in Ghana. I love it. You know why I love it? Yo, I love it because I did a whole video why I love living in Ghana. But I mean, the reality of it is it's sunny all the time. Even when it's cold here, it's not really cold. It's like the wind blowing. Okay, what? It's fantastic. Flip-flop weather all day, every day. I can go out just like this and I'm not freezing. Love it. You know, and the people are great too. Tons of opportunity, beautiful things all around me. There's always some crazy stuff there too. It's just, you know, every day is a new day in Ghana, and every day is an opportunity. So, hey, yeah, I love it. All right. All right. Thank you guys for my super chats. I see 2 super chats here, one from Catherine and one from Prophet. Thank you both so much. I appreciate you both very much for those super chats. Thank you. Super chat and a super sticker. I keep forgetting about this whole super sticker business. I love it. You know, for some reason, when I get these super stickers, I don't see them until after after the whole video post to YouTube. It's very strange, but it's still cool to get it. Yes, I like your energy and how excited you look all the time. Do I look excited? All right. I appreciate that. Okay, so George is popping off on somebody in here. I don't know. Yeah, you know, I think y'all are going through some battles, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, so this one I want to talk about. And Naomi, don't get offended. And if you do, then that's your fault. But the whole I'm not going to Ghana because they're not testing me. I think this is hilarious because some people just need to always have excuses about not doing something. And they need to find a reason to have an excuse so that they can justify their own fear. So I'm going to say to you all, if you know you want to be somewhere, you want to do something, you should not let things stop you. Y'all know good and damn well there's an entire pandemic happening across the entire world. It's not like this pandemic is like some shit only happening in Ghana. This is global, right? And the US is batshit crazy when it comes to not handling the pandemic, not being there for their citizens, certainly not being there for Black folk. And I'm in Ghana, and the president not only had his whole administration and the whole country on point when it came to handling this coronavirus. Okay? Let that sink in. But they also made sure that they provided what needed to be provided, shut down what needed to be shut down, educated the best that they could, not only in English and in Tree, but in other indigenous languages here in Ghana on what's happening with this virus and how to protect yourselves, which is why the death toll here is so low compared to any state in the US. You marinate on that shit. Okay? All right, next. All right, here we go. I haven't found any direct flights yet. All flights seem to schedule layovers somewhere in Europe. Europe has travel restrictions for US passport holders. Any inside info on getting around this? So this is definitely a complication. And I do understand what you're saying. And because the US is handling the coronavirus so badly, citizens are actually going to pay for that. I think that it was probably going to cost a bit more money. I think flying Ethiopian Airlines would be the best bet. I think flying Turkish Airlines would be a good bet because you transfer in Turkey versus transferring in the EU proper. And so you have some other options that way. You can also, it also will be longer, but you also can transfer somewhere like in Dubai and then come back. So it's you have to find other ways and other means to do it. You also can transfer in Europe if it's not in the EU. Remember, all European countries in Europe are not part of the EU. There's only 26 of them. But the other ones aren't part of the EU, may not have the same restrictions. So that's an option as well. So just look into that. Okay. All right, so let me see. I'm trying to... thank you, Heart and Soul 143. I appreciate that. You love the channel. I appreciate having you on the channel. I hope you subscribe, girl. I hope you subscribe. And for all of you 188 people that are watching me, like, it's weird having 188 people watching me because I'm like talking to myself like a total weirdo, but you know, please subscribe. It would be great to get all 188 of you to subscribe to my channel, or half of you to subscribe. Don't just watch. Hit the subscribe button. I got plenty of videos on Ghana for you to watch, so this is not the only one. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have here? Am I eating organic food where you live? Who's asking? Okay, wait a minute. I have a question to those who are asking, are they getting are they going to be tested? Are they going to test me on vaccine? Are they going to test me or give me a vaccine? Are you eating organic food where you live? Okay, so this is for other people, not for me. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Black Unicorn Academy, plenty of information and connections. Yes, Africa, girl, you was in there yesterday. Thank you. I appreciate that shout out. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, because I was all confused, like, who's this Africa's home? Yes, Queen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I be on it. Like, I don't be playing games, y'all. When I say I'm perfect, some of y'all might get it confused because y'all see me on YouTube being real chill and relaxed, saying a few cuss words here and there. But when I'm about my business, I'm about my business. And like, I'm very big on networking and having the right connections. which is why I make sure I do. So, you know, to each his own, you know. So I think this is a good one about testing. Where do you wait for the test to come through? Well, you wait where you're going to be quarantined. So if that's in a hotel provided to you, if that's a hotel you already have set up, then that's, well, of course, where you're going to wait. This might be another option about the direct flights. You can get a direct flight to Togo via Ethiopian Airlines out of Newark, New Jersey, then transfer to Ghana from there. Fantastic. That is a great option because Togo is really close to Ghana too, so the flight would not be long from probably Lomé to Accra. So that's good. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Leslie, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. I literally just saw your email before this session. I completely understand, and I will be reaching back out to you. No worries. And don't worry about it. I'll catch you up, and I'll tell you how. Leslie is part of the BlackUnicorn Academy, and that's what she's talking about right there. Okay, so question here. I love me some Ghana, but I'm afraid that when I come down there, like every other country, Ghana might restart closing the borders because of the second wave of coronavirus, and I cannot get stuck. You know, okay. I think that for people who aren't ready to really be serious about doing things here in Africa, really be serious about doing business, doing some kind of investment, and are just living or building your house or some kind of structure or doing something that benefits the country, you know, maybe it's best for you not to travel at this point in time, right? Because thinking about being stuck, the fact that you would even say that you would be stuck is a problem. Because to me, stuck, you should feel privileged to be stuck in Africa, to be perfectly honest, because you're not stuck, you're home. You should be privileged to be at home when shit goes down versus being in Trump's America. But, you know, that's just me, you know, and I'm just saying my opinion because I came here way before this Corona business happened. Actually, not even way before, a few months before Corona. I didn't even know Corona was happening. And I thank God every single day that I heard that call from my ancestors telling me, just go, versus waiting. Because I would have been absolutely miserable if I would have been stuck in Germany where I was living. But honey, best place to be during a pandemic, baby, is Africa. You ain't know, you gonna learn today. Best place to be. You know why? Them herbal remedies they got here. They give that Corona a run for their money. I can tell you that right now. Okay, all right. Thank you, Guy, for my super chat. You know I be liking them super chats. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Okay, so I see y'all up in here. Please subscribe to the channel, people. You know, like hit it. Like hit that subscribe button. Like what else y'all be saying about that shit? Like smash that subscribe button and shit and like it. I mean, sorry, maybe you don't say shit and everything, but you know, like it and subscribe. Okay, let's see. American culture is non-existent because they stole everything from everyone. It has to do with culture. American culture is non-existent because they stole everything from everyone. Oh, Don, you super dick. You jackrabbit ass motherfucker. Okay, you know what? Let me stop. Let me stop with this one right here. Okay. I wish I was younger, then I would make the move, but I'm coming to hang out. One, coming to hang out is great. Cordell, you are never too old to do anything. If you can breathe, you can move. If you can walk, you can do. Okay? You ain't never too old. Only thing old about you is your mindset. So get over that. I don't got time for that. No, I'm not a little young small girl. I'm a grown ass middle-aged woman. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't never too old to live your dreams. Period. And it's never too late to start fresh and anew. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Planning my Africa tour is keeping me sane. Ghana, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Botswana are on my list. Very nice. I like that you have Botswana. That's going to be a wonderful, wonderful tour. Absolutely. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. All right. Hey, beautiful. The energy is low today. Find the wine. We love your channel from the UK. Oh, I love that you love my channel from the UK. Is my energy low? That's your fault. Join the academy. Get me hype. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. How much money do I need to bring for a month for the USA dollars? I don't know. How much money you gonna spend? You know, you can come here, be baller shot collar up across while you playing games, and your money will go super fast. You can be super frugal. I can't tell you how much money to bring because if you only come up for a month, you on vacation. How much money you normally bring on vacation? You know what I'm saying? That's what you bring. You know, if you're trying to live, that's a different story. But you're trying to hang out and party and shit. Like, you know, what's your lifestyle? What you trying to do? How you trying to look when you on vacation? You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Okay. So I talked about the quarantine a little bit. My academy members are going to find out the full information on quarantine. I'm not going to go in full detail, but I will say that yes, they're going to quarantine for 14 days here. The quarantine have options. You're either going to quarantine in a government hotel or a hotel sanctioned by the government. Basically, they tell you where you can go, or you go to the hotel that you already have, and then there's some other options as well. And you definitely have to get tested on arrival to make sure that you don't have the virus. There you go. I think it's good practice to have paperwork showing a negative test within 72 hours of travel anywhere these days. It may be good practice, but the reality of getting that when you're coming from the US is going to be very hard depending on where you're at, right? Because some places in the US are taking a week, 2 weeks to get a test back. By that time, people are already over it, if they had it, dead, or in the hospital. But others are only getting they're getting their test back in a few days. It just depends on where you live because the U.S. is batshit crazy because y'all got President Jackass. So you know that happens. Glad I'm not living there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. Naomi, girl, you feeling some kind of way? You all up in the comments. I don't even know what to say about this shit. Okay, you need a yellow fever shot to go to Ghana. Yeah, yellow fever is one of the things that they require coming into Ghana. I don't know if you can get an exemption to the yellow fever shot. Probably if you have some type of doctor's documentation for it. I got the yellow fever shot before going to Ghana, but I do know you can get the yellow fever shot on arrival. Yellow fever, guys, one time, lifetime. That's all you need it. As long as you have proof that you got it, you don't ever have to get it again. It's a one-time deal. So there's that. Awesome webinar yesterday, very informative. Thanks. Yes, you were there too. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, those are my BlackUnicorn Academy members. Fantastic. Yeah, it was good. They, you know, folks learned a lot about doing business here in Ghana because it's definitely what y'all think it is. And it damn sure ain't what you may be used to. So, you know, it is what it is. It was good. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, let me see. Global pandemics or any unrest. Okay, so I agree 100%. In times of global pandemics or any unrest, the best place to be is Africa, where you will be more free and not hunted because you Black, or lynched or some other crazy shit that's happening in the US. Yeah, none of that nonsense. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah. Okay, boo. So like you knew? Is you knew? Actually, you knew? Because I think you got to be new. I'm planning on moving to Ghana. Could you do a video on how to transition? Should I get a round trip ticket or can I just get a one-way ticket? Okay, boo. You clearly knew because I done did all kind of videos on Ghana. And I wrote a whole ass book. This question has a whole chapter dedicated to it. Broke that shit all the way down so it's forever broke. And there is no issues. Buy the book. Watch my videos. I've done all this already. You just go to the website, BlackUnicorn, BlackUnicorn.org. Are you still with your boyfriend together? You some messy motherfucker, right? Oh, Lord. I love my haters. I told y'all my haters was gonna be in here because they always creeping on my shit. They always coming for me. Like I don't even know what that's about, but take a drink. Nana Kua. Girl, I be loving you because you be always giving me these really good comments, very positive, very, I got you, girl. I love it. Thank you. I haven't even read your comment yet, but I'm just saying thank you off top. Okay, so COVID have come to stay like HIV/AIDS did, and it's deadly than HIV. If you will cross to any country, you have to test, period. Period! Did I do it right, girl? Did I do it right? I hope you smiling, boo. I hope you smiling because you right here got up with me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Ghana is. Yo, I just dropped out of my own chat. I don't know what happened. Like my computer just went off and then it popped back on. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know. Hopefully you can still see me. I don't know. Shit, I hope you guys can still see me. Please, somebody tell me if you can see me. Just say something in the chats because the way it went off is confusing me. Can somebody tell me if you can see me? Can you hear me? Because I'm not sure if you can see or even hear me. Like I can see and hear myself, but I'm not sure. Okay, yes. Okay, good. I never had it went off like that, guys. So, forgive me. I don't know what that was. It was so weird. Okay. All right. This is why I get, this is why I don't do a lot of live chats because I'm just not really good at this at all. Okay. Miss Jackie, awesome webinar yesterday. I did learn a lot. Can't wait till the next one. I can't wait to have you in the next one as well. That's amazing. Thank you so much for letting me know that. And I love seeing your face. You know what I'm talking about, girl. Okay. Oh, I sure can. As soon as I figure out how to do that shit. I don't even know how to do it. Oh, thank you so much for my super chat. Papa Qua. I know I got it wrong. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, okay, let's see. How does this work here now? Yeah, I don't know if it worked. It might have worked. That little Naomi girl, she was just losing her little mind. You know what I mean? She probably one of my haters. My haters love to go on to different aliases and come onto my channel and act a donkey with me. But it's just because there's several YouTubers that don't like me and they be sending they trolls. So it is what it is, And because I'm grown, I just be like, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to help people build a business, help other people build businesses so that we can do what every other group of people do when they come to Africa. and that is be successful. And not only have us be successful, but help the people that are already here, Ghanaians, be successful as well in partnerships. So some people just be acting a donkey. Anyway, let's see. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so I'm trying to catch back up because the chat got kind of messed up for me when it went off. So I'm trying to pull it back up right now. Sweetie, don't get offended. I mean, well, if you're offended, you know, you got to get over it because my mouth is my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to just roll with it, you know, because you go and get the information you need, but you really need to go back and look through the information that I already got out there because I have a lot of information already on YouTube, including all the resources and content I created for people to be able to purchase as well. And to be part of the Black Unicorn Academy, where you become part of the community. Our collective isn't just for us to have, you know, just for people to get private content or, you know, just for us to have monthly meetings to talk about random things. No, we're talking about things of substance. We're talking about building businesses, creating businesses. How do we really structure our businesses in a way where it makes sense and we can be successful and make it so it's with an African context and not something meant for the West, like the US or some other group of people, right? And so we are talking about investments and being a collective and just networking with one another. So it's more than just, you know, doing something where you're just watching videos and you're not actually communicating and having a relationship. We're building a digital African community for a reason, because I want us to be able to connect on the ground when everyone is eventually here in Ghana, you know, and for friendships to pop up and to occur even before people ever even get to Ghana. You know how amazing that is? How cool that feels for people to just be able to say, oh, I'm here, you're here, let's meet up and let's talk and let's just see what's popping. That's a cool ass feeling when you hear that. Like it just makes you feel good, you know? So that's the Academy. And this is who I am. So, you got to roll with it. Yay! Thanks, Dry Juice. Okay, great. Everybody was able to see me. Fantastic. Okay, I appreciate you guys for my additional super chats and stickers and those things. Thank you guys so much. It's over an hour. If you have any more questions, let me know. Y'all know I never really go over an hour with these live chats. But, you know, I still got a little bit of beer left, so I'm going to keep going until this beer is gone. But I'm waiting to see if you have any questions. If you do, we'll get with them. So we'll talk about it. We'll go in on it. If not, then, you know, once I finish my beer, I'm out. But it is getting dark, and you know, my light is not that good. Like I got a whole ass TV basically sitting next to me to give me this light right here. Because I use another screen when I'm working, so I just put it this way, so you know, man, you get a little light. I'm not sitting up here all dark and shit. Okay. Hey girl, yes, excellent webinar yesterday. I learned so much. Glad to be a part of the Black Unicorn Academy. I recommend you join if you want more in-depth information. Thank you. I appreciate y'all coming through tonight. Y'all coming through. My Academy members is like, yes, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Folks be on point. Yes. Okay. Thanks for your words of encouragement. I have worked in Accra as an electronic engineer. I do have vast network here in the States. That network would be amazing to tap into when you're here in Ghana. And I'm telling you, come through. A 6-pack. Y'all know I can drink the fuck out of a 6-pack. Oh, I didn't mean to say the F word like that. Okay, it's after the hour, people. I got to go. I'm tripping. I like your name, Black Unicorn. Thanks for the vital infos. I'm new to the channel. By the way, stay blessed. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Those of you who are still here, it's 200 and something y'all up in here. Hit the like button and subscribe to this bit. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe. Just like hit the subscribe button. Like, you know, like smash it. Like, is it there? There? I don't know where that shit is. Because I'm backwards right now. I think it's there. Hit the subscribe button, people. Stop hating. And hit the like button. I appreciate all of you for that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I watch TV in Ghana. Do you watch TV in Ghana? Yes, I do. But I also watch a lot of Netflix. The nice thing is there's some great Ghanaian movies on Netflix. Like, I like Ghanaian movies. I like Nigerian movies. And so there's a lot of good things like that on there. And if you guys have Netflix, I suggest you watch, I think it's called The Perfect Match. Oh, I hope that's the name of it. It's such a good movie. It's like, it reminds me of watching Girlfriends. It's such a good movie about women's friendship. And it's it's called The Perfect Match or something, like after 10 years. It's such a good movie. I just watched it. It's a Ghanaian movie, y'all. Excellent. No offense, but are you single? Oh, no offense. None taken. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be fine as wine. No, yeah, I am definitely a little bit taken. Yeah, yo, it's like 200 of y'all in here, only 100 likes. Come on now, people. Y'all can at least like the video. Y'all sitting up here perusing, watching, listening and shit. Like the video. Like, damn. And hit subscribe. Okay. Do you need a license to sell items on the beach? Girl, you don't want to sell nothing on no beach. No. Leslie, sis, no, we'll have to have another talk, but you definitely don't want to have to sell nothing on no beach. Do you need a license? I don't know. And I seriously doubt if you do. Not the way things pop off here. Now, would you, if you were on like Labarty Beach and you had like one of the restaurants or the stores or something like that, then that's a different story because then you have an actual physical spot. Girl, no. No. Isn't because it's totally different than what you may be thinking, or what you might be used to. Totally different. Wine, bruh, it's Ghana beer. It's like my third one and shit, so it's good. It's good now. You have enough of them. They get great. Yes, it don't cost nothing to like and subscribe. Like, why y'all be hating? Y'all be sitting up here perusing, passing through, trying to get information and won't even like the video. Like damn. Like, you know, seriously. Okay, so let me see. You don't have to ask me to hit the like button, hon. You don't have to ask me to hit the like button, hon. I'm following the code and I'm faithful to my peace. My loyalties are match. Yes, queen. Girl. High five on that shit. Yes. Girl. I'm toast that. For real. Tell us about the Chinese influence in Ghana. Well, Chinese influence is impactful anywhere in the world, right? Even the U.S. owed Chinese money. The U.S. takes Chinese loans for different initiatives, just like in Ghana. I would say that Ghana is not as bad as some other countries like Zambia, but things like the electric company is completely owned and operated by the Chinese here in Ghana, and most Ghanaians don't even realize that or know it, which is astounding because why is electricity still going out? Shouldn't even be an issue anymore, but it is. The Chinese are very strategic about how they do things. And, I don't blame them because they're able to work together as a collective and build things. The only thing I think that can be a bit unnerving is when you see buildings here in Ghana with just Chinese writing on them. And like, you don't know what that building is because there's no English, just Chinese characters. There's a lot of construction of large office buildings, large apartment complexes, all done solely by Chinese companies, and where they will make that profit. So like I just recently did a module, I think I posted it today, about buying an apartment in Ghana. And I did that for a reason, because there's just a lot of going on here and things are still developing. But the Chinese influence in Ghana is just like it is almost anywhere else in the world, quite major. But in the background, you really wouldn't know what's happening if you didn't do research, wasn't observant and asking questions. Unlike somewhere like maybe Zambia, where they just have like literally taken over the whole country. But it's a different dynamic here. Ah, yes, Perfect Picture. That's the name of the movie. Guys, y'all got to watch this Ghanaian movie on Netflix. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, ladies, Perfect Picture is such a good movie. It's like a movie about women, girlfriends, friendship. It's fantastic. And you got the dudes in there and all that drama that comes with it. But it's fantastic, and it's not what you might think it is. It's great. Y'all should watch it. It will make you laugh. And they're speaking pure English. It's the King's English, so straight up British. But you can understand them. It's not a problem. Watch that movie. Support these Black movies by these Ghanaian directors, actors, producers, all Black productions. Support it so that Netflix can keep carrying these movies and the world can see it and the industry here can grow. Do white people, let me tell you something, white people like Nigerians, they're everywhere. And if you in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. Where have you ever been in the world you ain't know Nigeria? Nigeria, I bet the Nigerians is in Antarctica and shit. Because they scientists, they damn sure in Alaska, who the hell's in Alaska? So it's things like that, right? So yeah, white people are everywhere, and yes, white people are here. And white people certainly stay in their place here in Ghana. So for me, now, let me tell you something. White people act real different when they're not in their own environment. 100%. Now, some of them probably act a donkey, but they don't act the way they do in the US, the UK, Germany, wherever. They act totally different. The people that act a mess here are the Lebanese, the Arabs and shit, Indians, all these other groups, that are basically white people too, right? But like the Euro white people, honey, they don't do the same bullshit that they be doing over in the States here. At least I haven't seen that. And I haven't even heard about them doing no crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, they be like the hell in their place. But I think they just so excited to be around all this melanin and happy to be in the damn sun. They don't know what to do themselves. Like I think the sun made white people act different. Unless you're in Texas and shit, and then they batshit crazy. So, it is like that. Okay. Let's see. All right. So, all right, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. What opportunities would you recommend to get into Ghana? We had such a great discussion yesterday in the BlackUnicorn Academy talking about different business opportunities. That's exactly what we did. And I would say that in Ghana, in Africa, period, there are endless opportunities. It just depends on the industry. It depends on your passion, and it depends on what area you really want to focus in on and what you're willing to work at, to really dive into this and learn more about this and really understand what's popping, join the academy. BlackUnicorn Academy, just go to theblackunicorn.org, join the academy, and you'll be ready. You will be ready. You'll be ready to hit the ground running when you get here. Okay. Do you watch the Family Feud Africa, and what is the reaction to Steve Harvey being there? I love your little avatar. So I don't give two shits about Steve Harvey. So I didn't even know there was a Family Feud Africa. I had no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even answer this because this is so funny. Why is Steve Harvey in Africa? Oh, you know what? I knew Steve Harvey came, I think, for the Euroturn. That thing, I saw something like that on YouTube. But the whole Family Feud thing, I haven't seen that on TV here, but maybe it is because I don't have their cable and stuff because I don't watch their TV to that extent. So maybe it is. I don't know. I really don't know. Keep up the good work and good information. However, I'm coming to Ghana in January. Hopefully the border will be open by then. Oh, it's definitely going to be open before January. Do you know how Ghana be popping off in December? Ghana be popping off in December. If y'all don't know, you're going to learn today. Ghana is the place to be in December because all Ghanaians the world over come home in December, which is why everything is expensive. Because every Ghanaian the world over, because they spread out, will come back home to Ghana, okay? And then the party starts. So Ghana is not going to miss out on that money. They want them diaspora dollars, so please. That border is opening soon, very soon indeed. Guys, 242 people in here. Please subscribe to the channel. You're sitting here, you're watching me. You've been watching me for a hot ass minute because I've seen this number stay on the screen for this long. Please subscribe and please like. I appreciate you all for doing that. Okay. Yes, the perfect picture 10 years later. That's it. You need that extra part 10 years later because I think it was a first version of this movie. And I didn't watch the first one because it was made, I guess, 10 years ago. You know, I saw this new one, perfect picture 10 years later. And quite frankly, you can watch this new one without watching the original and still know what's going on because they do such a good job of kind of blending the two where they like do like almost like mini flashbacks so that you understand what's happening. Movie's so good. All I got to say is if you're serious about being B1, support Black movies. Support Black movies on Netflix. You know how hard it is to get Black movies on Netflix, especially international Black movies on Netflix, African movies, Ghanaian movies, and not Nigerian movies. I mean, Nigerian movies are fine too, but I'm just saying support the movies by watching them. That you watch the movie, you support it. Netflix see people watching it and they'll add more content, which allow for these people who are in the film industry to thrive and be able to do more and be able to stay in the field. Because it's hard for them here to do this because it's not supported in the same way that it is in the US. Okay, let's see. Okay, so somebody says that really turns me off. I just laughing at the fact that you said that dumb shit. Okay, wow, your hair is fire. You like my locks, babe? You like my locks? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got them like braided together, but thank you. You know, I love my locks. Ain't nobody tell me nothing about my locks. Yeah, the Chinese own a lot of stories. Y'all, there's a whole story here called China Mall. And you know what? As much as I want to hate on the China Mall, I can't. You know why? Because they got shit I want in the China Mall that I can't find anywhere else, at least not for like a normal price. So for me, let me tell you something. Until other Black folks can get these items so that you can have them here in Ghana and not have to ship them all the way from the US, people are going to patronize these places. And China Mall, I will tell you right now, is like is there a super Walmart? Like a really big ass Walmart. That's the best way I can put it without the food. You have the big ass Walmart without the food because it has all that cheap shit, but it also has like some nice things in between. I mean, not too nice, but you know what I'm saying? Like it just has things that you can run in and get like nails or tools or like fake flowers or like pictures or, you know, dishes, school supplies, pans, like light bulbs, you know, just simple shit. They have it. Yeah, okay, so I talked about Perfect Picture. They have something called, I mean, Lionheart is an old one. I think it came out last year or 2 years ago. Great movie. But the moment that you watch Perfect Picture, because I can't remember all the movies. I just can't, unless I pull up my Netflix right now. But if you watch Perfect Picture, you automatically will get recommendations for similar movies. You know how Netflix works that are from Ghana, and they're the newer movies that will be interesting to you. There's another one called Side Chick Gang. That shit is hilarious. Watch that. Side Chick Gang. Yeah, y'all heard me. Side Chick. and gang. It's a funny movie. But it also has some, good stuff in it too. So. Oh, South Africa. You know what? There are some good South African movies too on Netflix. That's true. I've seen a couple of those. Actually, I've only seen one, but I know that there's some other ones that I was looking. I have a couple movies like on my list to watch, but my primary ones are Ghanaian movies. Because I want to see there's some really good actors here, but they may not be able to stay in the industry if they're not getting paid. You got to get paid properly to do things. So. Well, I know enough about the Timma port to get my shit sent to Timma because I got my stuff shipped and it came to the Timma port. So there you go. Okay. So first of all, ain't no cruise coming from Germany to the port. What kind of shit is that? Thinking of catching a freight cruise here from Germany. Okay. You know what? It must be getting late. I'm getting drunk. What? What in the hell? I never knew there was a mall with the name China Mall. It's not even Chinese mall. It's called China Mall. And it's literally not a mall. It's a big ass Walmart. And it looks like, you know what it looks like? Odd Lots. If you're from the States or if you're from, I don't know if you're from the States, but if you're in the States or if you're in anywhere in the States, it's going to be Odd Lots or Big Lots. All of y'all know this. It's going to look just like that, but on a huge supersized scale because everything looks like it's nothing fancy about how they label things, none of that. It's just really cut and dry, but you get what you need basically. Everything's import. First of all, almost everything inside of Ghana is import. There's so few things actually made here in Ghana. It's not even funny. Everything is imported. And it's just like, it's sad because a lot of things shouldn't even be imported. They literally should be made here because, for instance, the biggest thing to me that shocked me and surprised me is that tomatoes are a hot commodity here. They grow like wildflowers here, right? They grow everywhere. You can get tomatoes without a problem, right? But the thing is, they will import tomatoes from other countries because of these crazy ass agreements they have with the Europeans. But not only that, they will export their own tomatoes to China. The Chinese will package, put a bunch of nasty ass chemicals and shit into the tomato paste packages they have, send that shit back here because they know they cook a lot of stuff with tomatoes and tomato paste. Send it back here and sell it to the Ghanaians at a higher price. How about that shit? Because there are facilities here to package or can the tomatoes. That is insanity. And it happens with not just tomatoes, it happens with pineapples, it happens with mangoes, it happens with so many different food items that it's just, you sit there and just be like, how is this possible? But it is. Okay. So I'm not one of these matchmaking women. So I know there's like a couple people out there that like to do matchmaking, but I think that, first of all, if you're a man coming to Ghana and you from the outside, you're gonna get that pussy thrown at you. Like, they coming at you. Like they coming at you. Like, it just depends on your taste, what you really want. Do you just want people throwing themselves at you because they want what you have, or they want to get back to the States and get a green card or a visa or citizenship, or do you want something real? And that's something you have to decipher through yourself when you're here. But it's, no one knows love, right? It just happens to people depending on where they are and who they meet in that time, and time and opportunity is everything. So, just be on the ground and you never know what may happen. Okay, so, all right, guys. So I think we're almost done. If you're still in here, please please subscribe, because I see y'all 200 something people up in here. I would greatly appreciate that because it's over an hour. Lord Jesus, it's almost an hour and a half. Okay, all right. I got to go. You are a bubbly character. Keep it going, sister. Spread the positive energy and love the African way. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yes, thank you for coming. Welcome. Please subscribe. I'm glad that you're here. Please like so you can see the rest of the stuff I have. Hello, Queen Mother. Welcome. Okay. So these freight cruises, I never heard of this shit. Okay, no problem. So Ghana definitely has a lot of space for agribusiness, so that's a good thing. Any of the markets, so go to the markets. There's also a lot of farms here now that have, there's a lot of farms period, but there's a lot of farmers who have worked with some savvy entrepreneurs here in Ghana who are delivering organic food to your house. So I get things delivered to my house like my collard greens and mustard greens and basil and dill and stuff like that. And it's all organic. So first of all, organic food here is everywhere. So it's not that hard to find. But I wouldn't go to like a big chain grocery store and buy vegetables. No. It's amazing what you learn when you live here. That's crazy. Ghana should be producing and exporting. They really should. It's extraordinary what you find out when you're actually here on the ground, and you just be shocked by it and confused, to be perfectly honest, like I am, just completely confused. So it's just what it is. Okay, guys, I appreciate your honesty and candor. Thank you so much, Harry. Thank you for joining. All of you inside of here, please, last time, like and subscribe. Everyone who gave me a super chat, thank you very much for my super chat. And if you're in the US, please make sure you register to vote. We got to get Kamala in the White House. I'm just saying, okay? That sister got to get in, all right? That's all I got to say. Please vote. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. Have a good morning. Bye, guys.